Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Milo Rodriguez, and I'm here in McAllen, Texas at Grain of Glass for another craft beer breakdown. You know, normally when I do these things, I'm by myself or someone else does it, but not today. Right now, I got Jason Flores over here, Nestor Belmontes right over here, and then way over there, we got Christopher Woods. And what's so special about today, I'll tell you, we are able to talk about this almost elusive beer, or brewery rather, from Dallas, Texas. And their name is Four Corners. You can't find this beer anywhere south of San Antonio, but Grain of Glass has it. So I think we're going to take our time and actually talk a little bit about the beers that we have right here in front of us. And let's go ahead and start to my right over here, Jason. What do you have right here, man?
I started off with Local Buzz. And first of all, I love the cans. The way it's the little being Local Buzz, obviously, because of the honey in the beer. It's a honey rye golden ale, pours out beautiful, pours out golden. And I haven't been excited about opening up a can like the way I have with this one. The opening is just amazing. I mean, it opens itself to just an infinite amount of possibilities. You know, being able to take it out to a park, cook out to the beach. And one of the things I was talking about earlier is that it really reminds me of, really hot summer day. I used to play baseball with my uncles, and what we would do is basically, after the game, go for a really cold beer. And this is a beer I want to take. This is a beer I want to introduce my friends, my family, and just, whenever we have a great get together, or a good party, this is the kind of beer I want to take, and I'm excited. This is my new summer go-to, my new favorite, definitely.
Awesome. And I'm kind of on the other end of the spectrum as far as like summer and like styles flavoring for the season. I got the Robust Porter, which is called the Block Party. And when I drink this one, I think like hill country, camping, starry night, cold, sleeping bag. It's a really rich, robust porter, and it's got a lot of flavor to it. When you first give that little whiff and you smell it, you get the chocolate. You taste it, you taste the chocolate. I get like a milk chocolate, dark chocolate kind of like almost like duality between the two with this little marshmallow kind of feel to it. It's not heavy on the carbonation. The bitterness definitely comes from the malt and the roastedness from it, and then you get a little mild hop kind of kick in. Overall, going back to that kind of like being outdoors, winter, enjoying like the rare season change or the minimal season change that we get out of Texas, and I like the fact that these are Texas beers they're inspiring us, and yeah, it's just a really, really, really good experience. Great robust porter, hits the style very well. The ABV is perfect. I want to say like 5.7. I think that's where it's at. But great beer, and so lucky that I'm being able to try. What do you have over here, Nestor?
This one is a Heart of Texas, and this is an American Red Ale. It's going to be at 6.3% alcohol. I know these guys advertise these as all-day ales. It's a little high for it, but still something easy to drink all day. Now this one does have a deep red hue, like most red ales. It does have some caramel on the nose and in the taste, which mostly for red ales you get a bit of a copper taste. But this one has very little, has a little bit more of a sweetness from the caramel. And it does have a pretty good hop bitterness to it. What I noticed from these guys is that they are making some I call them gateway beers because they are targeting probably craft beer virgins, so something easy for people to get into. But they're really good, solid brews. I mean, very good flavors. I mean, they're not putting in more than they're not putting the kitchen sink in there. Something solid, easy for people to drink. This one itself, I do like it with pork. I think it'd be very good with a pulled pork sandwich with barbecue. Like I think Jason mentioned with having a family barbecue. These beers are perfect for that. Again, I didn't mention the asserted bitterness. It is not too aggressive like an IPA. So getting into bitterness, we can go into the IPA.
And today I'm drinking the El Chingon IPA, which is an American-style IPA. Really delicious, attractive brew. Comes in at a nice, rich, golden hue. 7.8% alcohol and 72 IBU, which is pretty much middle of the road and very true to the IPA style. It's not overly hopped, but definitely provides you with all the hop taste and richness that you expect from an American IPA. Really enjoyed drinking this. I'm going to have another sip of it right now before I continue. One thing that I really enjoyed about all the Four Corners beers is there's a rich viscosity to their beer, of fullness. They definitely don't come through as a thin brew. And to me, that shows that they're using a really rich amount of ingredient and producing a quality brew across the board from everything that I've had from them. Specifically, the IPA is just really delicious. I think it's very approachable. And it's at the end of the day, it's very true to the IPA style. I think this is the kind of thing that I would drink year-round. I think of IPA as a style that can be drinking year-round, and I could have this on a sunny winter day or in the middle of summer, accompanied with some rich barbecue. Maybe beer can chicken, and I think it would really do a nice job with that. All around, a really delicious, approachable brew.
Yeah. And I think they're doing a really good job. I think when they got started, they really wanted to nail down the beer styles. Like they wanted to have a successful IPA, a golden ale, a robust porter. All the styles that are expected from a new brewery were there, and they wanted to master that. That's what I gathered from the stuff that I gathered online, I guess, so to speak. But and then I think secondary, they're supposed to want to like eventually evolve and trying to do some of the other stuff that are higher ABV. But they're nailing these basic base beer styles, and they're all super good. They're all super yummy, and they're all ours right now because no one else has these, here in McAllen. And it's kind of nice to be able to say and to sit here and like, wow, no one else has these beers, and we're like, the ones. But anyway, so they're here at Grain to Glass, and we're gonna have these for a little while before you can get them everywhere else. So if you want to come back over here and say had it first, yeah, come and do it. This is Milo, Grain to Glass, McAllen, Texas, sign off with the rest of my posse over here. Peace out. Have a great day. Cheers.